Ant and Marcus, you have been traveling in the snow for maybe an hour or two when you see a group of sleds on the horizon. And I think I made this mistake of saying this now, so technically one of you does have the rope now, and I think it would be you, Marcus.
Cool.
I guess you probably might have just, grabbed it in the heat of the moment. I don't know.
I'll add it to my inventory.
You didn't actually grab it, but I said you had it to Jimmy, so you have it.
Wait, what?
Actually, that's what I was going for in the first place. I wanted to take it.
Okay, that makes sense. In the distance, you see some bobsleds, a pair of them, and you recognize, as they get a bit closer, the face of Howard driving the sled, as well as Papa Skuff and Mandy in the first sled.
Everyone is here.
I'm gonna wave my hands up in the air and be like, hey! Hey, it's me! Hey!
Mandy's going to turn to Howard and say, That's them! Slow it down, slow it down! And Howard says, I can't, these guys are right on us!
Oh, that's right.
Huh? Ooh, what? Ooh, what was that?
Well, you guys don't hear that.
I know I don't hear that, but I, as a player, do. What?
There is another sled behind them from the camp. Which I have a name for, and have had a name for since before the campaign started, but I just haven't given it to you yet.
This is why we should ask.
Is it Camp Half-Blood?
They're not even called a camp. But, you know.
Oh, are you talking about the sled or the...
The sled.
Oh, never
Well,
mind.
the group of people that had the sleds that you stole them from.
Yeah.
And have knocked out, 4 separate sleds of theirs.
They're the denizens of Camp Half-Blood.
They have lost a lot of sleds in the past 24 hours. It's kind of ridiculous.
There have been a lot of sled casualties.
Sled casualties.
As well as one cold one. Haha.
More than one cold one.
One cold one.
At least one cold one.
3 different cold ones.
Mm-hmm.
There were 3 different cold one casualties.
Yeah, it's been insane.
Howard, you have to slow it down. They're right there. How are they going to get on at full speed? And Howard sighs and he says, yeah, all right. I'm going to have him roll an agility save. I know, action, and it's not the players. Not an agility save. What is it? It is an agility save. I got it right. What the hell? I was like, no, it's not called that. Yes, it is.
Sometimes your brain do dumb.
He has rolled a 55. I guess I'm going to have the sled behind him also roll. They rolled an 89. So here's what I think happens. The sled behind them sees Howard slowing down the sled to get you guys on, and they're going to take a couple shots at him. I think I gave them a 10mm just to be simple. So I'm going to have them roll. That is a 20 on natural. Howard is not doing so hot, by the way.
Howard is dead. We just killed him, didn't we? Well, you just killed him.
Maybe?
R.I.P. Howard.
He's not dead.
Oh.
Well, they get multiple shots, though. So...
R.I.P. Howard.
He might be in trouble.
It was nice knowing him.
I'm just sitting there next to him, just watching him get shot, I guess.
He's at 2 HP. I think he lets out a grunt. He's like, fuck. I'm gonna give them 2 more shots. I think I had them have more before, but just for the sake of speed here. That is a 3, misses. That is a 10, misses. Howard is at 2 HP. I'm gonna have you guys, what are you guys gonna do? You two, Ant and Marcus. The sled is approaching you rapidly. Howard has slowed it down and taken a shot.
Hey Marcus, do you want to try that pitfall? Not pitfall. Do you want to try that tripwire thing? Except what we do is we specifically raise it when the bad sled gets close after our friends pass it. Would that work?
I'm gonna let you make your own decisions.
Sorry, could you repeat everything? Because
Alright, I'm gonna make Aunt Satan character. Be like, okay, Marcus, so, with the rope you grabbed, do you see anything we can tie it to? We could try to make like a tripwire again, except...
You do have 2 people.
Oh, true, we have 2 people, but I have baby arms. So, what we could do is we could pull the tripwire once that bad dude gets, like, really close after our friends pass over the wire. Then we could pull it and we could trip him and he could fall into the snow, oh no. And we could get rid of his gun, get him to not shoot my friends. Does that sound like a
Disarming.
plan? Hopefully?
Yeah, let's try that.
Yay!
You went Australian there.
Did I?
Let's try
I
that.
cannot tell a difference, to be honest. I'm gonna take a bite out of my dinner.
It's like a bit more southern, but also English, It's like sort of halfway between. Yeah, let's try that.
I feel like somebody's eventually going to get stabbed by some really, like, pissed off Australian dude being like, don't you dare mix up our accents.
That was New Zealand. That was not it. It's Tasmania. You know what? In my experience, people from Australia are usually pretty chill about accent jokes.
Hey, can I go? I'm gonna go ahead and offend all Australians in one go. You might want to cut this out. Just be like, okay, Crocodile Dundee.
Alright. No, we're getting that.
we watch Crocodile Dundee.
Just like bleep it.
Jesus.
Just bleep it out instead of actually cutting it out because I don't want to be out.
No.
So they know it's something like a little bit mean, but we don't tell them what.
Replace it with the Harvard
I'm gonna say something a little
University.
mean, and then it just immediately cuts to like, okay, let's go, let's do our plan.
Do we still have the Harvard
Okay.
University?
No.
Oh, so if you did, you should replace it with that.
I wasn't going to. I mean, Surviving the Podcast still exists, so, I could if I want. Anyway, this whole bit's probably getting cut.
Good. I don't want to offend Australians into hunting me down.
And why did you say something offensive?
Because it could be...
In my experience, they do not care if you make fun of their accents. They're just like, hi.
Every time I think of Australia, I keep thinking about that one Vine.
Do.
You know, the one where it's
not
like,
mine.
woo, South Australia! And it's just the dude dancing in front of the South Australia sign.
Yeah. South Australia. My Australian accent's really good.
So does our rope plan work?
Yeah, go ahead and roll. I think I'm gonna have you guys roll agility first, and
Agility
then
safe?
agility to get. I think let's go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, dice are important. I'm not gonna lie, I pulled out my character sheet like mid explanation of what the fuck we were what was going on.
Okay, so I got a 2 for initiative. Oh wait, no, a 5 for initiative.
I got an 11.
Yeah.
I got a 7.
All right, so the sled behind you guys already took their turn when they fired at Howard. They got a 20, but because they already spent their turn, I'm gonna say they're at the end because, yeah, that's how that works. Mandy also got a 20. She is going to do something. You know how role-playing games are? They do things.
You do things.
Yeah, sort of.
Sort of, yeah.
At least I sure hope they do things.
I think she's going to reach her arm over the edge of the sled, like, thinking that you're going to climb on, not really realizing what's going on.
Oh, sorry to disappoint. We have a plan.
And then Howard is going to, once you guys rush past, he's going to realize what you guys are kind of going for, and he's going to speed ahead. Papa Skuff.
A fire
No,
back-
wait. I skipped Marcus. Marcus, you go before Howard. Go ahead and roll an agility, Marcus.
64 plus 22 is 86.
Alright, so I think you kind of, like, rush past the sled and, like, duck in behind it with the rope and pull it tight. Howard speeds up the sled once he realizes that you guys are running past him. Papa Skuff, what do you do on your turn?
I shoot at them.
Which them?
The Ant and Marcus. No, I'm going to shoot at the guys who are actively trying to kill us.
Go ahead and roll for that.
5 for one shot.
What did you say?
I got like a 5. So that doesn't, of course.
Yeah, that doesn't hit.
Let's see here.
Moving target as well.
Okay, get one more shot. Oh, okay, I got a non-nat 20.
Okay, with a 20, you hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
The damage is the number of 1d8 plus fucking handwriting. Jeez. That's a 1. 1d8 plus 1, 2. All right, let's see here. 6.
Okay. I think with 6 damage, you kind of startle some of the wolves and they slow down a bit. But it doesn't take them too terribly long for the wolves to, get back to what they were doing. I think one of them is hitting like the paw and is like trying to keep up.
Also, when you say like trying to get back to what they're doing, my first thought was like, they want to get back to wolfing. They just wolfing.
How many action points?
Never say that again to me.
Ooh, they just be wolfing. How many action points?
What was that, Jimmy?
How many action points is it to shoot up a thingy, a bobber?
You have a. What are you using?
Or no, like a to use like a stim pack or a drug.
Oh,
or something.
drugs.
Yeah.
I think it was 2.
Okay,
right?
okay. I think it was 2. In that case,
Unless it says
I will.
Whatever, it's 2.
Pass the turn.
I'm not gonna bother checking. Okay.
Yeah. It says
And it's
2.
your turn.
Unless you decide otherwise.
And it's your turn. Go ahead and roll agility.
94.
Oh yeah, easily. You easily get into place with the rope in your hands. In time for the sled's turn. They are struggling because they were just shot at. One of their wolves has been hit. They are kind of ready to trip, so I'm going to have them roll an agility save against you two with a strength save. So you two roll strength. And I'm going to combine your rolls together.
Okay, combine them together. That's good. I got 46.
31.
I'm going to use a calculator, even though I know the answer already, but roughly speaking.
You want to be
46
sure.
and 31?
77.
That's 77. They rolled a 62.
Oh!
So you guys pull the rope taut just as they are about to ride over it, and one of their wolves, like, their muzzles slam into it, and, like, gets caught in their mouth, and they just, like, stop as the rope sort of, like, bends forward.
Hey, wouldn't that, like, dislocate your arm or something? If you're
No, because they passed.
holding... Wait.
They passed, though. They passed the roll, Jimmy. They succeeded at it.
Well, no,
We're playing a game in a nuclear winter apocalypse. We do not need to worry about realism when it comes to dislocation of arms.
Also, I'm a robot.
So a little
Fate.
girl and a robot stopped a fast-moving sled with a piece of rope. Okay.
She's not that little. She's 16.
The fast-moving sled was also just shot out, so they are struggling at the moment. They were struggling, and now they are stopped because of this rope.
Okay.
Mandy, it's Mandy's turn, and she's like waving at Howard to stop the sled so that you guys can catch up. Marcus?
I'm gonna try to get to the sled, I guess.
All right, are you going to take the rope with you, or?
Yeah.
All right, Howard is going to roll an agility to slow the sled successfully. 61. I think that's good enough. It's kind of a sloppy slowdown. Sloppy slowdown. He like pulls on the reins a little bit, and some of the wolves skid across the ice, and the sled kind of rotates a bit. Papa Skuff, it's your turn.
I will shoot at them again.
I think at this point you might be a bit out of range.
Oh, well.
Because they've stopped, and you guys have spent another turn moving.
Well, then I guess I do nothing.
Our hero.
Okay, Ant?
Ant's gonna run, like, to the sled to try to, friend sled, to try to, get on the sled to my friend. Friend sled.
Okay. I think you get about halfway there. Marcus as well, get about halfway there. The people from the sled behind are going to, one of them's going to try to get the wolves going again, not successfully. Another one's going to hop out of the sled and run after you, trying to take shots at, I think at Marcus.
No, our robot pal.
Ruh-roh.
That is a 12, that misses. Alright. A nat 1, that misses. And an 11, that misses. So, they take a couple shots at you, and the gun is like, the gun jams. And they like pull the trigger a couple times, and they're like, God. And they have to do that thing where they like do whatever they do with the gun, and they like shake it, and
bump it against your hand.
Pretty. Mandy reaches her arm over the edge of the sled, ready to pull you up, Ant.
Yay.
Howard sees the guy running after you, Marcus, and I think he's going to take a couple shots with his 10mm at him, because he's the one guy who's been shooting this whole time. That is a 17, which I think would hit. 5 points of damage, which I'm just going to deal to the sled as a whole because I'm lazy. Another roll. That is a 13, which doesn't hit, and a 6, which doesn't hit. Papa Skuff, it's your turn.
Am I in range to shoot them?
Hold on. Did I skip your turn again, Marcus?
You
I
might
have no idea.
I think you did.
I think you would have gotten to the sled that turn anyway, so...
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm bad.
You're not.
Howard spent his turn shooting at the people after you, Marcus. Papa Skuff, what are you doing?
Can I shoot at the people that are after us? Like, am I within
I
range?
think you can now. I think you can now. He's in range.
Then hell yeah, that's like all I can do. Pew! First shot. Well, that's a 9.
That misses.
Second shot. 11.
Misses.
All right, that's it.
You only have 2 shots. Oh, you're
They're
using
4.
a revolver.
Yeah, they're 4 AP. That's the only weapon I got. That's not a knife.
Ants, I think this turn you get to the sled. Mandy has reached her arm out to help you up. I'm gonna have you roll a strength check, I guess. I should have had Marcus roll a strength check as well, but...
Sweet. A 103. Can I just pull her off the sled with... I'm kidding. Do not do that.
I'll have Mandy roll as well, just to be safe. Just to give you a chance of fail. Let's see, her strength save is 16. So that's 100. I think Mandy pulls you up into the sled and immediately hugs you.
2 gals chilling in a dark sled. 2 inches apart because they're not gay.
No, I think she hugs you like really close, and she starts crying, and she says, "I'm so happy you're safe."
I'm so glad you're safe too, and I'm gonna hug her back. I'm gonna hug her so tightly back. Because I'm glad my pal is safe. My gal pal.
Not gay.
Can't possibly be.
Alright, the guy running after you guys is going to take another few shots at Marcus. Because I guess he wants to damage the robot.
Why are they so adamant
6
about this
misses.
robot?
2 misses. 18 hits. I'm pretty sure. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. It's going to be 6 points of damage to you, Marcus.
Okay.
Mandy is forfeiting her turn to hug Ant. Marcus, it's your turn.
Does anybody here need medical attention?
Not Which I'm not. Wait, are we like with them? Wait, how close are we to them?
I think the sled. So the sled is like maybe about 50 feet away. The one guy who ran out is about 20, 30 away.
Oh, well, I mean, like, how close are we to Marcus and Ant?
They're in the sled.
In the sled.
Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, all right. I promise I fully understand the entire situation of what's going on currently. Now I do now. I do now. That wasn't sarcasm.
I doubt that, but okay. I think Howard looks at you and says, "Yeah, I'm a bit beat up."
Alright, I'm gonna give him a stim pack.
Alright, and...
Isn't that a drug?
It's the healing item,
Yeah,
right?
but it's a good one. It heals
You know what all... Yeah, ibuprofen is a drug too.
Drug bad.
It's ibuprofen.
Did I stutter?
Acetaminophen is a drug.
Bad.
Melatonin, that's a...
It's not like Todd is my local
Albuterol.
drug dealer.
Yeah, Howard is a drug dealer. I don't know if you missed that part, but he is. How does the stim pack work?
It's just an inject.
Yeah, but like mechanically, how does it? Where is it? It's somewhere in here.
I don't fucking know.
Oh, like what it does. It heals you.
Yeah, I know that it heals. There it is.
Yeah.
See medicine and repair. Thanks, guys.
I'm sorry, Lil. We just dumb. We a
I'm
bunch
checking
of
the rules.
stupid
Chill.
hoes.
Let me check.
Stim packs heal 1d6 for each 20 points of medicine.
Right. So.
Okay.
Or repair if it's
many...
non-organic. And
Gotcha.
what about repair kit?
Howard's organic. So how many points of medicine do you have, Marcus?
50.
So that would be 2d6 then, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
2 plus 5 is 7.
That gets him up to 9 HP. I think you like just shove it into his arm and he's like and he pants for breath a bit.
I'm sorry, the
And
gas
looks at you
spell
and
you
he-
gave made me think like, refreshing.
The sweet milk of Gatorade.
The sweet milk of life.
The football milk.
Did you just call Gatorade the football milk?
That's what it is.
Are you-
Someone hasn't seen the Clickhole video.
I haven't either, but I just agree that that is what it is. That just be what it do.
Sorry, I was just drinking some football milk.
Oh my god.
It was water. I was drinking water.
That's football sweat.
It's water. It's not football sweat.
Yeah, no, it is.
Yeah. He looks at you and he like nods like approvingly. He doesn't say anything.
Wow, so cool. Mysterious.
Mysterious. His name is Howard. He's
I
very mysterious. Howard is a cool
if
name.
any character in this cut this out, I want you to cut this next part out. But if any character in the series ever gets porn, I want it to be Howard Todd. I want it to only be Howard Todd, and I don't even want it to be good porn. I just want it to exist.
I do too.
He is just a cool, mysterious
I
guy,
do too.
and he deserves the biggest schlong.
I agree wholeheartly, and I'm not cutting it out.
I hope it's Scuff's dad.
I just assumed
You
that
better cut that out.
Howard Todd was just Todd Howard. Like
It's literally Todd Howard, so like it is a bit weird.
You just gotta invert the colors, like
Invert the
he's
colors.
blue skin and like
he's like that. He's like that one Spider-Man villain.
He is literally.
he's just negative colors. Of
Yeah.
Todd.
It is a bit weird because he is like literally the model of Todd Howard. Like he just looks
change
like
him
he
enough
is
to
Todd
not
Howard.
be creepy, okay?
Well, that's
enough to not.
make Snow like smaller just by a smidge.
Give him cooler, different hair.
Cool. Give him a bigger dick.
Less, yeah, that's exactly. As I said, he needs the biggest schlong.
It's
I hate you guys.
we're friends.
You don't.
No, I'm just kidding.
I think how I. I'm so disappointed we had to cut that whole conversation out. But Howard looks at you, Marcus, and he says, "I owe you," And he turns back to get the sled going.
Wow, Howard, it was just fixing you up. You don't have to make it so dramatic.
Just doing my job.
Well, you know what? I appreciate it.
Yeah, you could just say thank you without the weird, mysterious aura around it.
Are you saying you don't like my weird, mysterious aura?
Everybody swoons within a 5-mile radius.
What's his dramatic backstory?
I think everyone in the sled behind him does swoon. And they lose immediately.
Catch me, I faint!
No. I can never catch anyone after what happened.
The gay energy between Howard and Marcus right now is intense.
Date the robot. Date the robot.
Y'all thought it was going to be ants.
No, because I already confirmed after finding out that he is an adult robot. It's not going to happen.
Gotta find a sweet teen robot that skateboards.
I gotta find XJ9 for my life as a teenage robot.
Oh my god.
Please give us XJ9.
I mean, I would love to.
I think that might have caused a problem with copyright.
XJ10.
That, I believe that is actually a character that exists in that universe.
XJ11.
That I could see. I mean, the whole XJ line is literally like a billion siblings.
XJ69.
XJ09. XJ09. No, JX09.
There we go. JX. That's how we do it.
Stands for Jorts. Extreme 9.
Sounds like a superhero squad. Just George Extreme 9.
George Extreme 9. That's gonna. we have to play like a superhero RPG now. Where our characters are the George Extreme 9.
The George Extreme 9.
The George Extreme 9. Sunday. What the fuck's happening?
No, all I know is I have the perfect campaign in mind that you guys are gonna love, but we're never gonna get to. Let's face it, we're never. It's gonna have to be a one-off.
Howard's turn. He gets the sled going. I'm gonna have him roll agility to do that because I feel like it. 64. That's good enough. Papa Skuff, it's your turn.
I go like bang, bang, bang!
I go like bang, bang.
Pew, pew. Firing my gun at them. I got a 18.
That hits.
Boom! That is this die here. Yeah. 8 damage.
I think the guy who's running after you is like toppled at this point, like holding his shoulder.
Is there?
And the other guys are rushing toward him to help him out.
Oh, okay, cool. Cause I fire another shot. Bang, bang. 15.
I think that hits.
5.
Okay, how do you want to kill this guy?
By shooting them.
You're not gonna do anything cool. You're just gonna.
Well, I mean, what, you expect me to run up to him, rip out his heart, and eat that as well?
Nah. You like you fire the shot at him, and then in slow mo you spin the revolver and like blow on the barrel.
I shove the revolver in my pants and shoot it out of the crotch hole as I pelvic thrust repeatedly. I guess.
Okay. Yeah. He dies to your blast. He dies to your mighty blast.
I dub this move the cock rocket.
His like mouth shoots open and he's like, no, and it goes straight into his mouth.
Did he remember to swallow?
I don't think. Yeah, you know what? I think his body reflexively swallows. And then he dies.
God, we're like fucking 12-year-olds with our sense of humor.
And I think the rest of the sled is too distracted to keep pursuing you at the moment.
Jesus Christ on a bike.
That's going to be the end of combat. I think Mandy is going to look at you, Anne, and say, "What happened? Are you okay?"
Yeah, I'm fine. this here Marcus, he really helped me out. I was like hoping I could negotiate and like get everybody to stop fighting and stuff, but those guys were kind of like, they were pricks.
I think Mandy is going to go over to Marcus and try to figure out where to shake hands. And she's gonna be like, "Thank you for bringing her back."
You're welcome.
Did they hurt you?
Who, me?
Well, I guess either of you. Did they hurt you?
They tried to shoot me.
Oh my goodness.
Like they did with you guys, so they don't really have anything against, like, shooting young adults. You know. But I got through it, and after Marcus helped me escape, and after, a heads up, I did leave you guys, like, a trail in case you guys saw it all. Ant's gonna look and see if there's any of, like, the beer trail left over to point out. I would suggest we don't go the same way they are, because they're pricks, and they're probably gonna try to kill us, and I've learned over the years to obey my parents, and my dad wants me home safe, so we can't go over there. Sorry guys, my dad said no.
Well, I mean, we got the robot.
Is this the robot we're supposed to be looking for?
Yeah, well, I think this is what the Overseer wanted. And Mandy says, didn't she also want us to make contact in Deadhorse, though?
Oh, do we have to go over there? We got the Buzzy Boys on our wrists. Why don't we just call her and ask her, like, hey, can we not go there? You know, sometimes it's better to check in and make sure you're doing the job right than to guess and put yourself in mortal peril for something you didn't have to do.
Am I some sort of MacGuffin?
Yeah, what he said.
Am I some sort of MacGuffin?
We don't know. We just kind of were asked to pick you up, and that's what we did, I guess. I kind of didn't even think about bringing him with me. He just kind of came along, and I'm cool with it because he's a really cool dude.
I think Howard says, well, either way, we're going to have to get off this highway. Because there are some of them behind us and some of them in front of us, either way.
Yeah, we should probably get on out of here. We ought to skedaddle.
Hey, I got a question real quick. This is like out of character, but we have been traveling on a highway, right? This whole little chase thing.
Yeah, this whole thing's been on like the single highway.
So
on the northern slope.
Ant left a trail on a highway.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Now that I just
no, don't worry. I already gave her shit for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
On this one road.
We are all
specifically made a trail.
Just wanted to point that out.
Mhm. Ant did that.
I would like to mention that everybody thought it was piss.
They did? They did?
Yeah.
No, it was
There was like a whole discussion about piss, and it was great.
Oh, was it a cold one? Is that why you were like,
Yeah, that's the cold one! She cracked open a beer and just poured it.
I didn't watch the episode.
I listened to the whole episode.
I have no idea what goes on when we're not recording together.
That's part of the
drama.
drama.
Yeah. I like to keep it that way,
It's fun.
too. I'll listen to it when we're finished with this whole thing. Probably
the
not.
Whole game.
I don't know.
I usually listen to them as soon as they come out.
Well, isn't Tal the studious player?
You guys gotta point that out to Ant. You guys gotta be like, oh, that wasn't piss? Just be like, hey, Ant, did you just, like, fucking piss on the highway to leave a trail?
Skuff. I think this seems like a Papa Skuff thing to do.
Hey, which one of you two took a piss on the highway over there? As I beckon to Ant and the robot.
Well, don't look at me.
No, I didn't.
I don't think it was the robot.
No, I know that's the whole. That's the whole joke.
Okay, Papa Scuff. First of all, that's not pee. That's beer. You think I would just
Oh.
pee on the road? I left you guys a
At the
trail to
sweet
find
tender
me.
age of 16, you're already drinking? Oh,
I didn't drink any of it. They just kind of. You should be mad at the people who just decided to give me a beer. And I have like the babiest face ever. Look at this. Go
I
squish a
don't
baby
know if the
first.
beer is the biggest of our problems, but
oh yeah, the people.
Yeah, I left you guys a trail. Did you not try to follow it?
Well,
it's a long
I
way.
mean, well, I'm gonna like kind of beckon towards the tracks in the snow that also indicated of a sled, where they could have possibly gone.
The sled also left tracks.
Oh my god! I'm fucking dumb. I didn't even think of that.
Ant out here leaving a breadcrumb trail, as if it's not already a full series of trails.
I'm starting to think of this as like, imagine you're in like a monster truck rally and you just see like the big ass truck wheels, but like someone just starts to sprinkle like little like pink cake sprinkles to leave you a trail so you know which way the truck is going. Like it. My god, the call out post for Ant. What the
Ant,
fuck?
you dumb. You control Ant.
I do. I'm dumb. Okay, call out post for me.
I control the rate at which Ant.
I control the rate which Ant is dumb.
Right. Which one of you wants to radio in with the overseer?
Not Papa Skuff. Let's not do that.
Okay.
Papa Scott's just like, yeah,
That's fair.
I'm being excluded. That's fine.
That's understandable.
That heart's still digesting a little bit, so.
Mandy, how about you do it? You're good with words. Unlike, everyone else here.
I have a way with words.
You do.
I think she nods and she clicks a few dials on the Pip-Boy 6900, which, like I
69.
said, I do have to say the full title every time.
Yeah, you do. You have
It's
no
the
choice.
rules. I have no choice. I can't just call it a Pip-Boy without the 6900.
I forgot it was called a Pip-Boy. That's why I called it, like, what did I call it? Did I call
The
it
buzzy thingy.
a buzzy boy?
I think he calls it a buzzy boy. Alright, Ant. Nope. Mandy, the other one. The other female character.
The other teenager.
She lifts up her arm and she fiddles with the dials a little bit and she clicks a button and you hear a bit of static before it comes in. And Mandy says, "Overseer Flora, do you copy? Over." And after a moment, it's just a bit of static and then you hear a voice come in that says, "Yeah, I copy."
God, I
What's
forgot
going
she
on?
had a bad
Over.
smoker's voice.
Are you smoking right now? Over? Mind your own business. Why'd you radio me? Over. Right, well... Okay, well, here's a fun story. We found some people and they, kind of abducted Ant. What? I'm sorry, they abducted Samantha? Jesus. Okay.
I'm okay now. I'm fine now. I got better.
Oh, you got better
Yeah.
from being kidnapped.
Yeah, it's best not to think about it too much.
Look, long story short, I don't know if we can make it to Deadhorse safely, or really back safely. We don't know what to do. Well, okay. I think maybe find somewhere safe to stay for a little bit. We'll send some more people after you guys. Over.
Well, we should probably turn back then, guys, because we should probably go somewhere where we aren't gonna be stabbed in our sleep. Because that would be nice to not be stabbed in our sleep.
That's fair.
Yeah, I think we can all agree on that.
It's kind of just like a lot of nothing, though. There's not really anything here.
Maybe we could find, like, an old bear cave, and we could, like, make it our home after we, like fancy it up with cool sticks and rocks and like clean it up and like you guys get what I mean? You guys ever seen those movies? You know those movie pictures where they have like the cool bear caves that you could like make look all nice, like a home, except like a temporary home, like a oh, there's a word for it, like
Shelter?
not shelter, a different word.
I think it's shelter.
Hey Lily, do these like do the vault people fucking know what a hotel is? Do vault people know what a hotel is?
I mean, you might. I don't think you would have experience with anything like that, but let me rephrase that. You wouldn't have experience with anything like that because you live in a vault in the ground. But you might know from some of the books that, like,
okay, I know the concept of a hotel.
You know the concept.
No, like a hotel, you know? You stay for a little while and then you leave.
Usually that involves somebody you pay to let you stay there.
Well, we don't need to pay anyone. This is our own hotel. We make the rules.
Right, I hate to interrupt your little discussion. Maybe we should get going, says Howard.
Before we get the fuck out of here.
Right, and Howard goes ahead and he kind of does this thing where he looks both ways on the road.
Why'd you do that?
Just to check, I suppose. And he goes ahead and veers the sled off to the right of the highway.
Off to the races we go.
Off into the distance.
I vote we have a cool cave house for a bit.
Minecraft.
That's a cool.
Who's with me? Cave house, cave house.
Cave house.
Cave house. Cave
Cave
house.
house, cave house.
Jimmy.
Jimmy, we need your...
Jimmy, do you agree on
You
cave
guys
house?
are voting on Cave. I'm the one. Even if I voted no, you guys all are voting Cave House. So yeah, Cave House.
Cave house,
Democracy
cave
is
house,
unanimous.
It's unanimous. There's no
If
objections
not
here.
If every single person doesn't agree, nothing gets done. Like Congress.
Hey, isn't there an entire movie about that called like 12 Angry Men? Isn't that the name of it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
What's 12 Angry Men about? I don't know.
I think it's basically about a trial and like, you know, all the jury has to agree on, you know, the same verdict. And like they're
That's
all like,
right.
okay, this dude's guilty, right? And the one dude's like, no, he's not. And they keep uncovering more and more about it and like each time they're like, okay, so he's not guilty. And one dude's like, no, this guy's guilty. And they keep uncovering more and more until they solve it.
That one dude's like, no, he is guilty. He's just a fucking cunt. Yeah, no, I've seen that movie and read the book.
I've never
He's not
seen it. I
guilty,
just heard
but
about
fuck
it in
him. He
theater
should go
class.
to jail.
Oh.
Didn't we watch it in in government in high school?
I didn't.
I think I watched it in my English class. We could have also done
I'm
it
like-
I was
pretty
told
sure-
the plot of the movie via my theater teacher.
we
I'm
read
like
it
pretty sure
at the very
we watched
least.
it in government.
At the very least, I know that I read it in English.
You guys had a cool government.
No, we watched the
class.
movie in government.
Oh,
Like, because I
I
remember,
guess we.
like, together.
Yeah, we watched it.
we were in
We
that class
watched it in
together.
government, but we read it in my English class.
I read it on Reddit.
Wow.
I didn't do that.
You fucking
Wow.
nasty person. You want Reddit karma? You fucking lamer.
Shut up.
Video labor.
Shut up.
Video lamer.
I'll have you know I have 6.5 thousand karma on Reddit.
I don't even
God.
know that.
Yeah, well, my
means.
karma's
I have
good.
6.5 thousand.
Shut the fuck up, virgin.
My karma's good.
On my
Did you just
character
call
sheet?
me a virgin?
The second I heard like my karma's good, I was like, shut the fuck up, virgin.
Okay. I'm not.
Wow, I can't believe this. I can't believe that you
What, are you
lost
not a
you
gamer?
lost your video lamer license
I lost
after.
my V card. The V stands for video game.
Can't believe you lost it before the rest of us.
I'm the youngest.
You're the youngest, and yet you got the puss.
Wasn't the puss.
It doesn't have to actually be the puss. We're just saying like the metaphorical puss, you know.
The metaphorical
The
puss.
metaphorical puss. Yeah.
So yeah, now our listeners know that I have experience.
Too bad you
Good.
fucking browse Reddit. It's not automatically gives you your
Yeah,
V-card back.
Yeah, sorry, bro.
Well, sweet. I have another one to expend.
That does mean infinite V-cards, but that's not a good
Yeah,
thing.
I can spend it on more virgin
Hey,
points.
if you turn enough of those in, you get you get a mug. You get the V card mug
Yeah, if I bring enough of them to the counter, I get a stuffed animal.
and the lanyard. Don't forget the lanyard.
Oh, I gotta get the lanyard.
A very special
I don't know if I'll get
cherry.
enough of those before I leave, though,
Oh, well.
to get the lanyard. The lanyard's really expensive. It's like 20,000 V tickets.
For a second, I thought you were about to say $20,000, and I was like, God, college really is expensive.
V-Bucks.
V-Bucks.
You get 13.
They stand for video game.
No, that's like the current the premium currency in Fortnite. V-Bucks.
Wow. We really are off topic. We're going
We
off-road
are.
here.
We were talking about a cave house, and now we're like talking about being
None of
a
this is getting
video
cut.
lamer.
Oh, okay.
None of this.
I was gonna say, like, if we continue this conversation for like another 20 minutes, we can add that to the whole fucking.
We are legally allowed to leave.
Just the rest of the episode is us not even playing the game. No, we can't do
This is
this.
Fallout derailed.
Fallout in quotes.
Make like a
Yes, welcome to Fallout Survivors of the North.
God.
Fallout derailed. Add it on our Patreon.
That sounds like a
Boom.
pussy move to cut out all this amazing content.
It's really good content.
Oh my god, I'm gonna.
It really captures the energy of this metaphorical table.
Yes, it does. It does. We just be like this.
Okay, let's get back on track. Howard has veered the sled off to the side of the road, and I am going to talk like this. And I
You know who doesn't sound like a virgin? Todd Howard. Wait, Howard Todd. Fuck. Which
Howard
one's the
Todd.
real one and which one's the Chad?
Howard Todd is the Chad.
Yeah,
Todd Howard's the
Todd.
virgin.
Yeah. Howard Todd gets that puss.
He's totally a virgin. He made Skyrim. Are you kidding?
Yeah, exactly.
What kind of virgin makes Skyrim?
Anyone who makes Skyrim is automatically virgin.
Anyone who makes Skyrim is automatically a virgin. That's
You're
like a
developer
limited
on
pool
Skyrim,
of people.
You're virgin.
It's a limited pool of people.
What about Skyrim mods?
They are not virgins.
Not virgin. Alpha Chad. They got the biggest.
Yeah, I was gonna say he has a child.
He adopted it, probably.
I'm sorry. He made Skyrim. That makes him automatically
I
a
bet.
virgin.
You know what? I bet Todd Howard reproduced asexually. Just saying.
Yeah, he probably did.
Mitosis.
Just one day he just went.
My Todd sis.
One day he just went, and another child just popped right out of him.
He had an aneurysm, and then there were two.
Just one day, just a child.
Todd Howard held his head in his hands, and he said, "Brain blast."
Brain blast.
Wait, why? Wait, no, he doesn't have. Wait, what?
God, I don't think we're ever gonna be able to get back on track now. This
Okay,
is too good of a
we'll let this
conversation.
episode go long so that this extra bonus content doesn't like detract from the amount of game.
Special Patreon episode.
That like straight up like this should be like our advertisement for the Patreon. Just be like, this is what you get.
This is what you get. Bullshit.
Just one day
Pure
he just went
bullshit.
and just bop, there's a child. Just
Yeah, I think this would be good Patreon content, actually. Howard Todd, he looks at you guys and he says, "There's a bit of a problem. This whole area is completely flat. Wherever we go, they'll be able to see us."
not unless we get a bear cave. You know, they can't see us if we're in a cave.
What if we dig into the snow?
No, fuck that. I want to find a cool cave.
Okay, well, that was worth an option.
No, I want to find a cool big cave.
You understand that the North Slope is like hundreds of miles of flat, right?
Yeah, and maybe there's a cave in there.
And maybe...
Also, we're leaving a trail, aren't we?
Yes, you are also leaving a trail. There's a lot of issues here with this plan.
Well, maybe what we could do is we can make our cool cave, We could find the cool cave, and then what we could do is someone hops in the sled, and they just ride around sporadically for a while to leave a weird trail.
Directly circling our location so that they know exactly where we are.
Not that! Like, no, closer to the highway, away from the cool cave. I just really want to live in a cave home. I want to feel like a bear for an afternoon, okay?
I want to feel like a bear.
I want to feel like a bear.
Just be a gay boy.
Hibernate until spring.
That's my plan.
I feel like that's all of our plans.
All of ours plan. I don't know. I don't know if we'll find anything like that though. Howard says.
Okay, what's the roll? Tell me what I roll to see if there's a bear cave.
There's no bear cave.
Tell me what is the roll.
There's none.
Tell me.
Zip. 0. There are no bear caves on the north slope.
Oh, is it a perception?
Yeah,
You gotta roll a nat 20 3 times in a
That
row.
is a.
Yeah, it's a
that is
perception. You gotta roll that 23 times in a row.
as in like. Okay. Well, wait. Do I roll a d20 or do I roll a fucking?
Just okay. Roll a perception save then, Ant.
Ooh, 91.
Ant, you see on the horizon a big burly white figure, and you realize that it is not a person pretty quickly, as it at first it's like pretty stationary, but after a little bit it seems to notice you, and it comes charging at you, and it's a polar bear.
Hey, look, there's a bear. We could find its cave and take it. And I'm gonna point out the
Except
bear.
it's not like, as it gets closer you realize it's not exactly like the ones you've seen in those magazines, in the zoo books, or whatever we call it, National Geologicals.
Hmm.
It's a lot bigger, like maybe twice as big. And it has large teeth that like seem to almost come down to its knees. And its claws are of a similar size. Go ahead and roll initiative.
Hey guys, I think I found an abomination that shouldn't be alive.
Well, good luck with that.
You
No, I'm
motherfucker!
joking. Alright. It's nice to know that I'm not the only one causing harm for the group.
I just wanted to find a fucking cave!
13. I honestly thought you were gonna be like, all right, Ant, you look, you don't see a cave, and then that was just gonna be that.
I rolled a 2.
Of course you did.
Wait, plus 3, so 5. I got another 5.
Okay.
So I'm Boo Boo the Fool.
You didn't cause this.
Well, yeah, it's a bear. It's not like I single-handedly get this bear to be like, I'm hungry and I want to eat you. Does this bear want to vor us? Is this bear
Probably.
herbivore?
The North Slope is so fucking barren.
Just eat snow like the rest of us, you pussy-ass bitch. Eat gray goo like the rest of us, you dumbass bear.
I ate a wolf heart, and like, I'm pretty sure that that's what it wants to do, but with our hearts, not
Mandy got a nat 20.
wolves.
What?
Mandy got a nat 20.
Okay, Mandy, I was like, the bear?
Yeah, Howard's still going before her. Marcus, what'd you get?
5.
You got a 5? Okay. Which one of you wants to go first? Ant or Marcus?
She can go first.
Wait, I got a 5. Shouldn't I be
But you both got a 5, so I'm asking you right now.
Oh, okay, I'll go first, yeah.
Okay. Howard is going to take the very first turn. He is steering the sled, and I think he's going to try to get you guys as far away from this motherfucking bear as possible. I'm going to have him roll an agility save for that. I guess against the bear.
Wow, nature is such a magnificent and weird thing.
I thought it was gonna be against the clown, but the bear is a good thing to do.
Against
do
the
a check.
clown? He got a 101. I think the
Ooh.
bear is going to get a 95 to Howard's whatever the fuck, which was higher. Howard rolled something higher. I know that. His
101.
roll, yeah, his roll was above 100. It's a close one, but Howard is able to take the sled around the bear, just barely skirting past as the bear tries to slash at you guys. Mandy is going to spend her turn fiddling to get her laser pistol ready. So I think I'm going to take one shot off of her shots just because that makes sense to me. She gets... she's going to get one shot of that laser pistol. That is a 15, which misses. No. Wait. Do energy weapons hit ER?
Yeah, ER is the energy stuff.
Okay, so she she hits with a 15. She's going to roll a d6 of damage.
Halo Combat Evolved is on the Master Chief Collection PC finally. Woo!
Yeah, that's cool, Jimmy.
Wow.
We need to know our Halo news updates mid-episode.
Right, she does 1 point of damage to this bear. And I may have given the bear too much HP.
You might have.
I'm just gonna bump that down a little bit. Just a little, just a tad. Balancing on the fly, you know? Papa Skuff, it's your turn. Holy fucking shit. It's your... I know, players, right?
Pew 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 pew!
Yep.
Alright.
I'll go ahead and roll. You said
19.
Q, and I understood what you were doing, and that's great. I love it. I love language.
You got a 19.
It's communication.
19 does hit.
That is this die plus 2. 8.
Okay. You fire at the mangled bear's face or whatever, and the bullet just rips off a bit of its face.
Nice.
And it looks scarier now, actually.
Alright, well, in that case, I'm gonna fire again. I fired. 18.
That hits.
Oh, buddy. Oh! 10.
10 damage. Okay, I didn't give it too much HP then.
No, I just got really lucky. I got like a 6, and this time I got an 8. With the damage or something.
Yeah, I didn't give it too much HP.
Oh, nice.
I may have given it too little.
Oh, well.
Because you guys have 5 turns against it. It is the polar bear's turn. I think it's going to try to run up at you and charge the sled. I think I'm just going to use 15 for the sled's DR. Just make it simple. Okay. That misses. Yeah, the polar bear tries to charge into the sled only to skid by behind it because it's moving so damn fast. Howard is such a good driver. And it's your turn.
I'm gonna, with my gun, I'm gonna fucking shoot the bear.
And hurting an animal.
It's a mutant polar bear trying to kill us. Yeah, I'm gonna hurt it.
Okay.
I got a nat 20. My die fell out of my hand and just plumped, and it got a nat 20. So nat 20, that hits, right?
Of course that hits.
Hell yeah! Okay, 3 AP.
I think.
So.
Wait, is it okay? So 1d6.
If you score a critical hit, 20 on a d20 unless critical range is changed in some way, it automatically hits the target regardless of DR or ER. You then add extra damage dice for the weapon based on your luck. Each type of damage dice receives their own extra dice separately. So, what's your luck stat, Ant?
5.
You get to add 2 dice. So you get to roll with
3d6.
Go ahead and roll 3d6 on that.
A 5, a 4, and a 3.
So how much is it? That's 12 damage. You guys are terrorizing this poor thing.
Hey, he's the one
Poor
that attacked
thing!
us.
It's a radiated bear trying to kill us.
You guys are tearing through it.
Yeah. We are.
Yeah. Oh, we are.
Yeah,
Marcus, it's your
we
turn.
are. Fuck you.
Guess there's not really much for me to do. Just pass.
Do you not have any weapons or anything?
Yeah, I don't have any like ranged weapons.
It's gonna be a big problem with this game because it's so like gun
We
focused.
gotta get this robotic gun.
I don't want to hurt things.
We are in the wastelands of. We are in a nuclear wasteland. You're gonna have to shoot a few nuclear
You're gonna
bears.
have to shoot a bitch.
You're gonna have to shoot a few nuclear rabid bears.
I'm a healing
okay?
boy.
I think this sled probably still has like a weapon or two lying around anyway, because the whole pile.
Just grab something and shoot a bear.
What if he took that one oath that doctors took? I can't remember the name of
Well,
it.
then he can.
The Hippocratic
If
Oath.
he took an oath, then sure.
Did you take an oath?
Did you take the Hippocratic Oath?
No.
Oh, well then,
You could-
by all means, there's
Shoot
guns
the
in the.
bear!
There's guns in the.
Yeah, grab yourself like a 10mm.
Okay, I've been peer pressured. I'll take
You don't have
the
to
gun.
do it. You don't have to do it. But I think maybe. I think maybe the other characters start peer pressuring Marcus, like, "Come on, fire at
You
the thing! It's
fucking
almost
shoot
down."
the bear! It's gonna kill us!
Okay. I'll take one of the guns and shoot.
Alright, there's a 10mm. Alright, you grab a 10mm. That's going to be using your small gun stat. How much AP do you have?
A 4.
You have 4 AP?
Apparently.
Wow.
Wait, what's your agility?
Low. Oh wow, yeah, he does have 4 AP. Okay.
Fuck, are you okay?
Fucking
Is that low?
need help? You need a doctor?
It's like a fat kid with asthma, dude. You okay?
What is the AP? That doesn't seem right.
I agree, there has to be a miscalculation there.
He's cheating.
I don't fucking know.
He's cheating against himself.
Fuck myself, I wanna suffer.
Your saw costs 4 AP. I don't think. I think your AP. Where is it?
I mean, maybe I fucked something up when I was making the sheet.
Yeah, I get the feeling you did.
Well, wait, what's his agility?
5, which means +0.
Um,
But the thing is, Mandy's is only 6, and she has 8 AP.
wait, how's it
So it just seems
6?
really weird.
Mine's
Your
8.
AP is equal to 5 plus half your agility score.
Mine's
Rounded
like
down.
9.
So you should have half your agility score.
Yeah, I have 9.
So you should have 7 AP.
Alright, I'll change it.
I think you got the 4 from your saw in your race description.
Wait, how much does Ant have?
That's probably it, yeah.
I have 9.
Oh, okay.
So you have 7 AP. So you would get to shoot this twice. So go. Okay. So with 7 AP, you would get 2 shots on a 10mm, 0.10mm. But I'm just gonna say 10mm because it's easy. So go ahead and roll to hit first with your D20.
10.
And then what's your small guns?
18.
Okay,
so that's going to be
an 11.
an 11. That doesn't hit. Roll again.
9.
That also doesn't hit. So you tried. Mandy looks at you and she's just like, "It's okay. I miss a lot too." And she like pats your back. She says, "We're friends." Howard's turn. He is going to take another. He's going to drive the sled because that's kind of just what he's been delegated to.
Haha, sled driver.
Gonna make him roll agility again. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, what does that mean?
It means uh-oh.
Oh no.
See, he got a 67. What does the bear get? I forget what I said the bear's agility was. I think it was 11. The bear gets 104.
Oh,
So I think Howard tries to steer the sled, like to whip it around the bear to confuse it or something, and then the bear knocks the sled over. So you guys are all on foot now. Mandy is going to duck behind the sled and try to pop a couple shots off at the bear with her laser pistol. Gets a 13. Misses. Gets a 14. Barely hits.
barely.
She does 3 points of damage to the bear. The bear is pissed. Papa Skuff, it's your turn.
Okay, I will charge the bear with my combat knife.
Okay. This is not safe,
Yeah.
but go for it.
Oh, trust me. I know what I'm doing.
You don't, do you?
12.
That doesn't hit.
Okay. 23. Which better hit.
That does hit. Yeah, that'd be strange if a 20 hit, but a 23 didn't. Go ahead and roll.
6.
All right. This bear does not look happy. It looks like it's right on the edge. It's going to...
The edge of what? The edge of what exactly?
What do you think? Glory? Papa Skuff, it's going to charge right at you.
Well,
I'm
I
going to
still
give
got
it
attacks. I
advantage.
still got attacks.
Oh, you still do?
Yeah, I'm using my knife. My knife is only 2.
Okay. Oh, shit.
Fuck yeah, kill this bear. Fuck yeah, kill this
12.
12 to hit?
Yeah.
That misses.
Okay, and my last one. Nope, that doesn't hit. Alright.
Okay. The bear does not look happy. It's like groaning out in pain. It's going to charge at you. I'm going to give it advantage because it's literally right there. That is a 21 to hit.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
It sure does. So it's going to do 1d12 damage to you. Real shit. I'm breaking out the d12s now.
I'm scared.
I rolled a 1.
Thank God. Just cause...
I was gonna say, I have a max of 12 HP.
Yeah, I was scared it's gonna hit a 12.
Would have been good. Would have been fun. Would have been extra cool. It rolled a 1 though, so.
Yeah, it would have been cool and fun to have one of our characters mauled by an irradiated polar bear.
Yeah, but it didn't. And then I think... I didn't write down AP costs for this, but I think it has enough to try and bite you as well when it charges. That is a 19 to hit.
Hits by 1, yeah.
That is 6 damage and plus 20 rads.
Oh, hell yeah!
Oh, rad!
Rad.
You said 6 rats?
20.
Oh, sorry, my bad. 10%.
6 damage.
10% of 20 is
2.
2, so I get 18 rads.
Don't you have some already, or is that...
I have a total of 30 rads.
It's pretty rad.
It is pretty rad. Once I get to 100, that's where the fun stuff starts.
That's when the fun stuff starts. You're gonna collect...
Oh wait, no, or is it 1,000?
Isn't that when you, like, die of radiation poisoning?
Sorry, no. When I get to 1,000 radiation, I get to roll on the rad table, and if I get anywhere between 81 and 100, I'm a cool dude. I become a ghoul. However,
what are the chances you actually do?
If I do get a 61 to 80, I become a feral ghoul, and I lose control of the character. And then 1 through 60s, I die. So,
like, you're probably going to just die.
If I get inspiration, I'm just gonna save that specifically for that roll.
I would love to see you succeed that roll. You won't.
But what if?
But what
You
if?
gotta have faith in our friend.
But what if you roll 3 d20s in a row and you get natural 20s?
And then we
Right.
go to space.
Ant, it's your turn.
I'm gonna fucking shoot the bear!
What a surprise!
You're not gonna believe what I got.
What'd you get?
Another nat 20.
Is
Hey, one more, we go to space.
What was your last roll? Is this 2 in a row?
This is 2 nat 20s in a row. Yes.
Oh god. Okay.
This dice is blessed, and if I roll it
If you get 3 in a row, I will cry.
we will have to go to space.
Because we can't do it.
Hey,
We can't actually do it.
but if we do, hey, we get a cave and we get to go to space.
Okay. If you do, we'll get a cave, and then later we'll go to space.
Later, we'll go to space.
When it's appropriate.
3d6s. 3, 1. That's a 7. Please tell me that I can
7
roll one more time, because I want to see if I can get a third d20.
See, that's 7 points of damage, so it's looking rough.
Alright, I got it.
Marcus?
Wait, I got another AP.
Oh, go ahead.
I actually could do it 2 more times, but I just really want to try to get this. A 19. A nat
my God.
19.
Gotcha.
Wait, what weapon?
Aha.
Wait, what are you using?
A d20.
No, what weapon?
Oh, 9mm, which is 3 AP, and I have 9 AP.
Oh.
Well, now I have 3 AP left because I used it twice. Anyway, so just the
That hits.
1d6.
Go ahead and roll your 1d6.
And then that's a 3. And then, fuck
Okay.
it, one more time. I want the spare to die, and I'm sad that my 20 streak was broken.
Watch this one be a 20.
This one's a 2.
That's almost a 20.
If you do it 10 more times, yeah.
Well, because like 0-2 is 2-0 backward. Anyway. Yeah, so that doesn't hit, obviously. Marcus, it's your turn.
I will shoot the bear.
All right. Go ahead and roll the hit.
10.
That's not a nat 20. That misses.
17.
That does hit, just barely. So now you will be rolling, because it's a 10mm, you'll be rolling a d6
Okay.
for damage.
2.
Okay. I just backspaced and then wrote the same thing. Oh, I didn't actually do anything. It wasn't properly selected, so it didn't make a difference. Howard, I'm not... I was about to say, Howard, it's your turn, as if it's not me. Howard is going to frantically try to get the sled back up. I'm going to have him roll strength. And I think he's going to ask Mandy for help with that. He says, Mandy, help me get the sled up. And she says, okay, yeah.
Imagine if she just said, no, fuck you. I want to die by being mauled by this bear.
Right, so strength save. Howard rolls a 33 plus 14 is 47. And Mandy is going to roll another 33. Okay. Plus 16. 16? Wait, Mandy's stronger than Howard. That's funny. That's cool. I never noticed. So 47 plus, let's see, Mandy got, 3 plus 6 is 9, 49. So that's what? 100 minus 4, 96 together? I think the two of them are able to get the sled back up on their turns. Their turns are back to back, that helps. And Howard and Mandy hop back into the sleds, and they say, come on, guys, get back in. Papa Scuff, it's your turn.
I go shoot at the bear with my gun.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll. It's just really cool combat.
Oh, hell yeah. I gotta do a
You're
thing
also-
now.
You're also point blank.
Yeah,
What did you get?
Won.
Uh-oh. So when you get a natural 1, something happens to your condition, isn't that right?
Item condition.
Yeah.
It moves down a level, so it's now -1 to hit and damage. Or -1 to DR and ER.
I don't know if your gun affects your DR or ER.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
So your
Okay.
what weapon is it? A revolver? A revolver?
Yeah, it's the revolver. It's the revolver. Oh wait,
It's not the revolver.
I get to do a little check thingy now on it because there's a condition thing.
Right. So your condition is now your gun your revolver's condition is now worn.
Okay, then I'm gonna use my knife and attack it.
Okay.
12. That does not hit.
That misses.
All right, then again, got one more. Oh, nice.
That's a 1.
All right, what's going on?
What'd you get?
A 1.
Oh, wow. So that's 2 in a row.
It's like the opposite of me.
If I get a third one in a row, then we instead of going to space and getting a cave, we're forced to forever live out in the open, and we have to go do like a Minecrafty like digging.
We gotta go to the nether.
Go into the earth.
We go to the nether.
Journey to the center of the earth.
We go to hell.
That's what I was actually about to
We
say.
go to inner space, which is the brain.
No. Okay, it wasn't in a row. It wasn't.
I can make a journey to the center of the earth campaign.
Papa Scuff, the polar bear, is going to try and grab you.
Ooh, grapple time! All right. Where's Grapple?
Yeah, it's hungry.
He's
It's a hungry boy. Oh boy.
So first it's going to bite,
Ow.
and I think it has enough to try a couple times.
If its teeth are all the way down to its knees, that'd be very
Wait,
hard to bite.
Is
down
it so?
on.
Is it grappling or is it biting?
It's gonna bite to grapple.
Oh, so do we do a
That's how
grapple
it's gonna do it.
check thing or?
Yeah, well, it failed the first one. It didn't hit. It's if it
Oh.
hits, right?
There's like
that is a 20 to hit.
that hits. Pretty sure there's
That
like
is
a
3 damage and 20 rads, so 18 rads. So 3 damage, 18 rads total. I already did the math for you. Don't think about it too hard.
We don't like to do a lot of thinking around here.
And go ahead. How does grapple work? I think we've done it before, but
yeah, I'm looking. Item condition, lockpick sign, sneak, weapon skills.
a person or creature may attempt to stop their enemies from getting away by holding onto them. You can spend 3 AP to attempt to grapple. That's what this guy's doing. The attacker makes a strength check, d20 plus strength mod, and the target makes an agility or strength check. So I think you would be making agility.
All right. That is the 2 funky die. These 2.
No, it's not. It is a d20.
Oh.
D20
Yeah.
plus
Yep.
agility.
10.
It got a 17.
All right.
So you are grappled.
Okay.
And it's going to run off with you.
Oh.
Beans.
Because
we
I
just,
like separating the
yeah,
party.
we just got everyone together, and now Papa Scuff's getting eaten by a bear.
I'm gonna pull an Anakin. I'm gonna force pull my lightsaber to me, and then I'm gonna cut off its arm.
Anakin?
Yeah,
I
you
think
don't
you
have,
mean Luke?
You don't have
Yeah,
that.
that's what I meant. Dude, I watched Star Trek. I know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Good,
you don't.
you better. Otherwise,
Yeah,
you're gonna
I watched,
die.
Yeah, I watched Star Brigade.
I watched Stardust Crusaders. I know what we're talking about.
Yeah, what are you talking
I watched
about?
Stargate. Fuck you.
Stargate.
I watched I
SG-01.
watched I watched JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Stardust Crusaders. Mhm. For the that's
For the
yeah.
NES.
For the
For the NES 64. You watched it for the NES? Okay.
Oh, I only watch it for the
Right,
NES.
it's going to try to run off with you.
Okay. How much
And it has a speed of 40.
AP does it have and stuff?
I'm just guessing.
Oh.
I think it has enough to do all this, though. Because it bit you twice and then grappled you. I think it has enough.
I think I could bite someone twice and grapple someone with my AP.
And also move. Yeah, I think you could.
Yeah, don't underestimate the power of a bear.
Ant, it's your turn. This polar bear is now 40 feet away.
Okay, I'm gonna hop into the cart and the sled, not cart. I'm gonna be like, guys, the bear has Papa Scuff. We need to get after it.
Did I ever say what the speed of the sled was?
Nope.
I think I might have said 50.
Gonna have to chase after the fucking bear. Otherwise, Papa Scuff is gonna die.
Hey, well, only makes my movement 0, so I could still be like pew pew with my gun.
The one that's worn?
Well, doesn't matter. It's
Don't
still a
you
gun.
have a knife? Can't you go stab with your knife?
Well, that's also born.
Stab.
I didn't know. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
just
I
didn't
rolled
know.
2 nat 20s. Every time you roll a nat... Sorry, not nat ones, nat ones. Actually, my gun, because it's a pipe revolver, it has rusty. If your weapon has rusty, you critical fail on a 1 and 2.
All right, Marcus, what are you doing?
I'm gonna take my rope and try to lasso the bear. Yeehaw.
This is gonna end horribly.
Okay,
I can say right here, right now, that is not gonna work. Like,
roll yourself an agility save.
like, I don't want to backseat DM, because I know, like, the sake of story is better than the sake of logic, but, like, that's a polar bear we're talking about. You're just gonna be zip-zooped out of your cart and dragged along in the snow.
You, a 16-year-old, was able to stop a moving cart with a rope.
I know, I just said I'm not one to be talking about logistics over story, but that's a little funky fresh right there.
So I got a 2.
You rolled the correct dice, yeah?
Yeah.
you throw the rope, and you're like, yeah, I got it. And it gets around the polar bear's neck, and you forgot to hold on to it.
No.
You're just like, yeah, I got it, and you like celebrate.
Hooray!
Oh wait.
I did it.
Oh, fuck!
And I'm assuming you get on the sled at this point.
Yeah.
All right. Herod says, "Is everyone on?"
Yeah, we gotta go get our friend. Let's go.
Right. Let's get going. And he whips the reins.
They said Alaska was so cold. They said to live there you gotta be oh so bold. They never knew just what we had till it was gone. Alaska, where'd you go? Alaska, where'd you go? Alaska, where'd you go? Why'd you go away? Alaska, where'd you go? Alaska, where did you go? Alaska, where'd you go? Why'd you go away? Yeah. They said Alaska must be cold. They said to live there you must be oh so bold. They never knew just what we had till it was gone, all gone.
Hello everyone, this is your overseer Lillie here. As always, I want to thank you so much for listening to Fallout Survivors of the North. I know we were gone for a very long time. I think our last episode was in February, which sucks because we just had started paying for the Pinecast subscription, to host our show, and then we stopped making new episodes. But that hiatus is over. The hiatus is over. That hiatus is over, which is a great thing. Because during that hiatus, a lot of us were dealing with mental health issues, and admittedly, I still am. I think Sai still is, but we thought we would treat our audience with a longer episode than normal. I think this one came out to about an hour 20 minutes. Well, I know this one came out to about an hour 20 minutes. I just finished editing it. Literally minutes before this is going up, I just finished. But in addition to this episode being longer, there's going to be another episode 12, up next Friday, June 12th. And after that, we're going to be returning to our regular bi-weekly schedule, which should put episode 13 on June 26th. And then July 10th, and so on and so forth. I know in the past few episodes, I've mentioned possibly starting a Patreon for this show. But in light of recent events, I think I've kind of decided that's not really the most appropriate thing to be doing right now. I personally would much rather if you donated your money to Black Lives Matter. Many of the protesters have been jailed for basically nothing. I mean, for protesting, right? For using their First Amendment rights. And even if you don't necessarily agree with what they're protesting for, I think it's still the right thing to do to support their First Amendment rights. So if you could donate to some of those causes, or even some other related causes, that would be so wonderful. We may start a Patreon in the future, but it's just now's not the time, you know? But if you do want to support the podcast, you can follow us on Twitter, at FalloutSOTN. That's at FalloutSOTN. Or you can tweet at us using the hashtag FalloutSOTN, and I think we kind of have sort of unofficially retired the hashtag Survivors of the North, just because no one used it. I never used it. It's just so long. Just do Fallout SOTN, but you can also mention us on Twitter if you'd like. You can also rate us on iTunes or other podcast platforms. That kind of helps get the exposure out a little bit. Or you can always just recommend us to your friends and say, hey, I heard of this cool new podcast. I started listening to it, and it's great and funny, and I love everyone on it. You don't have to do that. You should do that. You don't have to, though, but you should. Other than that, we're kind of hoping to start doing some bonus content like one-shots. There's a game I want to play called Everyone is John, but I haven't gotten everyone together to play it yet. But hopefully at some point in the next few months, some bonus stuff starts making its way into the feed. I know we said we were going to save that for Patreon, but like I said, now's not really the right time. When we launch the Patreon, one-shots will start being over there for probably like, $1 a month, and nothing will probably be there permanently, but yeah, hopefully look forward to some bonus content. But other than that, thank you so much for listening. Expect episode 12 on June 6th. No, June 12th. I said this earlier. Thank you.